And we start with the breaking news involving the lower North Fork fire in Jefferson County. And while fire conditions were calm overnight, from what I heard from firefighters this morning at the command center, they are not ready to let down their guard.
The focus shifted today from protection to possible containment. That's what they're aiming at, certainly. And there's concern the fire could go for another run this afternoon, as oftentimes the temperatures rise. Here's a look at the map showing the burn area, or the area where those 900 people are still evacuated. Keep in mind, there's 6,500 residents who are put on standby to evacuate, and they are still on alert right now. Let's go out to Christine Chang. She's live for us at the command center, and that's now at the Conifer High School. Christine, we're getting even more help on those fire lines today.
We are, Mitch and Bertha, and right now we actually have about 400 firefighters from all over the U.S. here helping fight this fire. This morning we have at least 160 in the fire zone as we speak. And if you look at the parking lot behind me here at the command center, certainly empty compared to earlier this morning when it was filled with fire trucks. You can still see some firefighters standing by ready to go in at any given moment. And at daybreak, though, dozens of firefighters were gearing up for today's firefight. Many slept on the floors at Conifer High inside the cafeteria, recharging for another tough day ahead. At least 28 homes and structures have burned so far. Most of them are completely gone, and more help from today from the sky anyway. We're expecting 2 additional helicopters to help gain containment here. So far, 2 people were found dead inside this fire in the perimeter of it anyway. Hundreds of residents still on standby for evacuation.
We want people to abide by those mandatory evacuations, but we don't force people out of their homes. And they may have decided to stay, but we don't know that for certain.
And of course, there's still a woman missing at this hour. We're told that today the urban search and rescue team, along with 6 dogs, will actually go in the area where the woman lived to search for any clues to try and find her. Still zero containment again at this hour for this fire. With calmer winds, hopefully winds starting to pick up a little bit again, but hopefully it'll stay relatively calm throughout the day. That will definitely, of course, help our firefighters. Live in Conifer, I'm Christine Chang, 7 News.
We appreciate the update. Thank you, Christine.
Well, Governor Hickenlooper is on his way back right now, in fact, from a trained mission in Mexico. He spoke to us on the phone last night about the challenges facing the entire state this fire season.
I think we're going to have several difficult years, and there's no easy way. If we were going to actually try to thin out all the forests that have been beset by beetle kill, you're talking about not just millions of dollars, you're talking about tens of billions of dollars to really clean out all the forests and remove all this dry tinder.
Now, the governor says he's been getting regular updates, and he plans to tour the fire-damaged area very soon. 7 News confirms with the State Forest Service that a prescribed burn last week led to the lower North Fork fire. The deputy state forester tells us embers from the prescribed burn reignited on Monday and spread across the containment area. As we first told you yesterday at 11, if the state is legally responsible for the damage, it will have to pay a maximum of $600,000.
For anyone and any claim for loss of life, loss of property, damage, injury, loss of use, even the cost of fighting the fire, the total amount the state would have to pay, capped by law, is $600,000.
Now, that cap was increased to $600,000 as a result of this 1987 bus crash on Berthoud Pass. File video here of it. A CDOT crew had loosened a boulder that hit a bus, killing 9 people.
Another challenge for the firefighters is trying to coordinate all the food donations and people who want to help, and they're asking you to not come to the scene.
I know people, there's this instinct to get involved. You don't want to just sit by and watch, and so we appreciate that. And what we recommend is go online and sign up and get involved and get trained now so that when the next disaster strikes, you're ready and you can help out.
The sheriff's office is advising us that if we want to help, we're welcome to make a donation simply by calling 211 or the American Red Cross. And we do have links to ways that you can help on our website.